All right guys, so last week I dropped a video of most of the clippers that I got last year to tell you guys some details if you're looking for new clippers in 2023. Now today we're gonna be talking about all the trimmers that I got. And make sure you guys stay tuned all the way to the end. I'm gonna tell you guys my top 3. All right, so first off, we have the Goblin from the Pissed Off Barber. Now just like the Goblin clipper, guys, you can see through. We have the vector motor. Basically, guys, that is when it is running. If it senses drag, it's gonna up the RPMs. Now guys, the power button here, pretty basic shape here, just a power button. You can see through there. It does have the XO blade, which is similar to the one blade from Gamma. And that makes these things absolutely solid, guys. A little bit of a different shape at the top. Not my #1 trimmer that's out. I don't love this wider shape at the top, but these things do absolutely smack. Super sharp lineups. They balled out super nice. And if you guys already like the lime green colorway from TPOB, then you're gonna wanna grab these. Next up, guys, the wall detailer. Now, back in the day, the detailer was one of my main trimmers when it had a cord on it. I haven't really had a detailer, guys. This is actually not mine. I borrowed it, but I do use it from time to time. Just wanted to give you guys some insight on the detailer. So you guys can see it here, similar shape to the original detailer. So if you guys are detailer fans, you will like this. Power switch on the side. It does have the wall T-wide blade. Now, we do make a power clip for it, so that is one positive. If you guys are Tomb45 Power Mat users, you can charge it wirelessly. Now, guys, for me personally, the detailer is not in my top 3, but it is a solid trimmer. About 4 of the guys in my shop have them, and they absolutely love them. These things do hit super sharp. I have heard a little bit about the blade moving around though. If you mess with it too much when you're zero gapping, it can move around, and that's the same thing as the corded one. So if you're an OG and you use the corded detailer and cut a bunch of people back in the day, leave me a comment down below. All right, guys, next up, arguably the best, and I mean all around, the Stylecraft Saber trimmer. So here it is, guys, the Stylecraft Saber. You can see it is obviously bright gold. Our button down here in the bottom, guys, it does have a digital brushless motor. I'm not gonna claim to know exactly what that means, but you guys can hear it. It is super quiet. Now guys, it does have an X Pro steel blade and the one cutting blade, which is an absolute game changer. Now guys, these Sabers are an absolute beast. I think they're about $180, maybe $190, but absolutely crazy. One of the best trimmers I've seen since the Gold FX. Next up, guys, we have the Instinct from Stylecraft. I'm gonna basically call this the Saber's little brother. It has the one blade as well, guys, so this thing cuts super well. It comes with the black X Pro blade, and if you guys use any of the other color lids, it does have a see-through lid here where you guys can see the motor, but of course, I opted for the all black. Now, just like the Goblin, guys, it will up the RPMs when it senses bulk. Now the Instinct is absolutely solid, guys. Just like the clipper, this bundle will be out soon, so if you guys want to pre-order it, you can get it at stylecraftus.com. Next up from Gamma, guys, and Stylecraft, I guess, this is the Evo. Now the Evo is a little bit less than the 2 other trimmers we just looked at from Stylecraft. It is super powerful. I want to say like 10,000 RPMs. This one here has the X Pro blade on it. It does not have the one cutting blade, but the X Pro blade on this does make it a huge improvement. And the Evo is definitely more budget friendly, guys. Filthy Blends does make a bunch of mods for this as well. So you can throw an FX blade on it, a detailer blade, a GTX blade, whatever you want to throw on this, and it is super powerful. So I've seen these hitting with a lot of different blades on them, and like I said, a little bit cheaper than some of these other options. Now, just like the Evo, guys, this is the absolute hitter, and you can put a ton of blades on this as well. Now guys, this is my absolute hitter, super small trimmer here, and it has the X Pro blade with the one cutting blade underneath. So these are absolutely beast. I did have an FX blade on them before, and just like the Evo, guys, there are filthy mods for this that you can put all those same blades on the absolute hitter. Now it runs a little bit slower. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Might need some cool care, but it runs a little bit slower, so it's gonna operate a little different than the Evo. I didn't really like balding out with this, but this will absolutely feed through some hair. If you wanted to like line my bangs up right now, you could just chop straight through it, especially with this one blade from Stylecraft. And these are super budget friendly, just like the Evo, maybe even cheaper. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Andis. Guys, this is a Slimline Pro, not the biggest hitter, not the sharpest blades, but you guys know these have their place in my arsenal. These make a great kids trimmer, and they're good for balding out. I set my bald lines with them because they are not super sharp. I use them straight out of the box. Now, before you guys all hit the comment section, this is a carbon fiber case that I got from Omnicord years ago. So you just take the normal one, take it apart, take the guts out of it, put it in this carbon fiber case, but I'm not sure if you can even get it anymore. So Tomb45 power clip, definitely a plus. Other than that, guys, this is straight out of the box. But like I said, a solid clipper for kids and for the bald line if you cut like I do. Next up, guys, we have the T-Outliner and the T-Outliner GTX. Now, this is the regular T-Outliner, guys. You can see the metal at the top. It is not cut out. This is just a little bit older than the GTX. Just wanted to show it as an option. I don't know what the price point is compared to the other one, but the GTX is absolutely an improvement. So here is the GTX. You guys can see it is skeletoned. We used to have to cut ours like that. So it comes this way, it is a skeleton. It does have the new GTX blade. I don't know a ton about it, but it is an improvement from the gray one. But this, similar to what I said about the detailer, very similar to the original GTX from Andis, same shape. We got the skeleton and we got a new and improved blade. I personally do not own any of these guys, but about 3 or 4 of my guys in the shop do, and they love them. All right guys, we're gonna switch again over to Babyliss. And first up we have the Low Pro FX trimmer. Now guys, I absolutely love the shape of this. It is much more small and compact than another Babyliss trimmer that we're gonna look at here in a second. It does have the same blade as the FXs, so you guys can put any of them, the 2.0, the regular, the deep tooth, any of the Babyliss FX trimmer blades will fit on this. It is small and compact, and that's what I like about it. Now you guys can get it in rose gold, gold, and they make the original all black version. But if you guys are a fan of the original gold FX or the FX trimmers and you want something smaller, then these would be for you. Same blade, these are plenty powerful, just in a smaller body. Next up guys, the FX3. Now these are not mine, these are the Barber Phil's. I have used them quite a bit. If you guys aren't familiar with the FX3s, these might be the sharpest trimmer that's ever been made. Now I say that guys because this blade straight out of the box was snagging people. We heard it quite a bit. You definitely need to be light-handed if you want to use these, but apparently these are like a Slimline on steroids. Now Filthy Blends does make a mod that goes right here. You can put the original FX blade on this. I believe Philip did have that at one point, and it is an absolute beast if you guys do that. So I'm waiting for the black FX3s for me to test them out. I might put an FX blade on it. This is FX3 blade, the original FX blade. And obviously guys, when that day comes, we'll make a video on it. Now, last but not least, guys, we have the FX trimmers. Now, this is the OG Gold FX. I had to borrow it from my guy JT over there. This is the original. Just like the Saber disrupted the market this year, guys, this was probably the biggest trimmer drop of all time. When these came out, it was absolutely crazy. They are still one of the best trimmers on the market. This is the original, guys. So we have the gnarled metal grip right here, all gold. We have the original fine tooth FX 707Z Gold FX blade. Now, if you guys are looking for an improvement on that, this is the Frank the Barber Influencer Edition. So guys, pretty much exactly the same as the Gold FX. It does have a rubber grip right here. Obviously it's purple. You guys can get them in green for the Patty Cuts Edition or black and red for the Los Cut It. Now this has the DLC 2.0 blade. Not my favorite. Of course, guys, you can swap any of the FX blades onto any of these trimmers, but this is the new and improved Influencer Edition. And if you guys like the colors versus the gold, then you will like these influencers. Which brings me to my favorite FX of them all, my custom FX trimmer. Now you guys can see this is the best of both worlds. So this has the original blade. This is the graphite version, but it's fine tooth. It is FX 707B. I do like the fine tooth quite a bit better. You guys can see custom colorway. So if you guys don't love the purple, the green, or the black and red, we can make our own custom colorways. It also takes a power clip. Obviously, guys, you know I want to use most of my tools with a power clip so I can charge them wirelessly. Now, if you guys haven't seen the custom FXs, you can download the Custom FX app from the App Store. Guys, so many color options. You guys can really build the trimmer of your dreams. That sounded kind of corny, but the trimmer that you would want to match your station, your favorite sports team, whatever it is. Just download the Custom FX app. I even play around on it sometimes just to build some cool looking trimmers, and that's how we came up with these. All right guys, so that is all the trimmers that I have around on my station. I had to borrow a couple, of course, but I wanted to make sure that they were in the video. And now I'll tell you guys my top 3 trimmers if you guys are looking for some trimmers in 2023. Up first, guys, I gotta go with the Saber. These things are absolutely crazy. So it has a super loud crunch sound. You can absolutely hear these things working. They line up sharp, they balled out super nice. They're super quiet, which makes you hear that crunch. I think it kind of echoes in the metal body. Some people say they don't like the shape of them too much, but it's really honestly similar to the Low Pro. And if you don't believe me, they're almost exactly the same shape. This one's just a little more square. But guys, hands down, if you comment or message me what trimmer should I buy, I'm gonna tell you to check out the Saber. Next up, guys, I gotta go with my custom FX. Any of the skeletons, guys, I will put at number 2. We just talked about all the differences in them. So if you want the original gold or their silver or rose gold, or you can do the influencer, the green, the purple, or the black and red, or you guys can customize your own like I did. I've had a couple versions. I have an all black version. This is my favorite so far, and these things are just still one of the best trimmers on the market. Depending on the blade, guys, everybody has their preferences on the blade. Like I said, I like the fine tooth. Some people love the 2.0, but you guys can build your own, put the blade that you want, and that makes it number 2 for me. Now guys, I'm gonna have to give it a little bit more time, but number 3 just came out. I'm gonna go ahead and have to say that these are absolutely beast. Either one of them, guys, they are basically the same. And these cutting blades that these have are what makes them so good. So you guys, these will bald out pretty similar to the Saber. They're gonna hit super sharp. They're gonna bald out super well. I haven't really ran into any scenarios where I needed that vector motor to kick up the RPMs, but I'm sure when I do, it's gonna be nice. Anyway guys, that is it for my video on trimmers that you need to know about going into 2023. Most of these guys, I have a discount code with Babyliss for babylesspro.com and the Custom FX app. The code is Seancutshair, and that's my code everywhere. You guys can shop on Gamma Plus NA or stylecraftus.com and use my code Seancutshair there and save 10% on Gamma or Stylecraft. And guys, Fort Worth Barber Supply carries everything else if you need, and right now they're running a deal with my code Seancutshair to save 10% on their website. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorites are and if you agree or disagree. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I got some tutorials coming soon and a couple more unboxings for you guys. You know I'm always getting in new tools, so I got some super cool ones coming soon. As always guys, I appreciate you guys watching all my content, and I'll catch you guys next time.